Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. How's everybody doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Is everybody ready for the weekend here tonight on a Friday? Enough of that bullshit. I'm going to talk about a few different topics here tonight, man. The first one is, man, final predictions for this fight coming up between Canelo Alvarez and Chrlo. Wow, man. I'm getting a lot of more. It seems like usually Canelo fights are at least like 75% Canelo, maybe 25% the opponent has a chance. Obviously, outside of the Mayweather one. But I'm looking at a lot of people, and they actually believe that it's like it's a lot of, obviously, like a lot of African Americans, they're supporting Chrlo, but I feel like it's more than like, oh, they just want Chrlo to win. They actually like feel that Chrlo can win this fight. I've heard, I believe I seen Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, and Chad Johnson, and they all are going with Chrlo, and they all believe he can win. Although I believe Stephen A. Smith says that he's a little bit worried about the whole weight thing because Chrlo's a lot smaller. He's taller, but he's not as big and strong as Canelo. But you're hearing a lot of people truly believe that Chrlo has a chance in this fight. This is probably the most, obviously because the Dimitri Bivol was more of an upset, right? So it's probably the first time probably since the Floyd Mayweather fight where there's actually a lot of people that believe Chrlo can win this fight. I want to know, from my boxing aficionados, I'm talking about Watermelon. I'm talking about Ronald Coxon. I'm talking about Marty. I'm not going to get drunk so my wife doesn't make me sleep in the couch. Sonic, Mr. Papusas over there in Los Angeles. What do you guys think about this fight? You guys think Canelo has to win, or you think it's very possible Chrlo can get this W here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Educate me, and I ain't talking books, man. Because it looks like it's not that people actually want Chrlo to win. It's more like they think Chrlo can actually win this fight. So let me know who you guys are going for. And then let's see what else is going to talk about. Today is Friday, so it's time for the picks. Let's do the picks, ladies and gentlemen, for week 4 of the NFL season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can do that real quick here, the picks. So we got the Eagles versus the Commanders. I'm going to take Philadelphia. We got Jackson versus Atlanta. I'm going to take Jacksonville, although Jacksonville has been playing like shit. But they're at home. I'm going to take Jacksonville. Buffalo, Miami. I'm going to take Miami. Let's see here. Cleveland, Chicago. No, excuse me. Denver, Chicago. I'm going to take Denver. I just feel like they have to respond right after what the hell happened. Russell Wilson has actually been playing good. It's the defense, man. But come on, Chicago sucks. I'm going to go with Denver, man. Baltimore, Cleveland. I'm gonna take Cleveland. I don't even know if Lamar Jackson is playing. Plus, they lost to Lamar Jackson is playing. But they lost to freaking Indianapolis. So I'm gonna take Cleveland. Pittsburgh, Houston. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. Minnesota, Carolina. I'm gonna take Minnesota. Actually, I'm gonna take Carolina. Let's see here. Carolina. Indianapolis. LA, I'm gonna take Indianapolis. I don't even know who that play is. Anthony who's that? Anthony. I don't know what's the quarterback's name. Anthony Richardson or what's his face? Garner Minshew playing. I don't even know who's playing for Indianapolis. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. I'm gonna take New Orleans. Well, I'm pretty sure Derek Carr's not playing. It's probably going to be Jameis Winston. Cincinnati, Tennessee. I'm going to take Cincinnati. Las Vegas, LA Chargers. I'm going to take LA Chargers. New England, Dallas. I'm going to take Dallas. San Francisco, Arizona. I'm going to take San Francisco. Kansas City, New York Jets. I'm going to take the Kansas City. Seattle, New York Football Giants. I'm gonna take Seattle. So we'll see what happens. Don't feel confident this week. We'll see what the hell happens. I know Taylor Swift, she told the Fox people they can't even use her songs, which that's kind of weird. They wanted to play her songs during the game, and she told them no, which wouldn't that be like free promotion? Not that she needs the free promotion, but I don't know why the hell Taylor Swift won't let in the Chicago Bears, Kansas City Chiefs, that she wouldn't let Fox play their songs throughout the game. That was kind of weird to me a little bit. But yeah, I mean, the last one is Skip Bayless. You know, they were doing a show today in Colorado for the Colorado USC game, and they were talking about, and he was saying that he would take Shedeur Sanders over Caleb Williams in the draft. And there's actually some people on Twitter that have agreed with him. But what do you guys think, man? Sometimes I feel like Skip Bayless does kiss ass sometimes, and I feel like he might be kissing Deion Sanders' ass right now. He won't stop talking about Colorado. Today, you know, he was at the show, and, you know, and Deion Sanders even said, you know, hey, Skip Bayless, man, I want to thank you for giving always the community, a chance, you know, talking about Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, now Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin, Richard Sherman, right? Giving all the black African-American community a chance to be on TV, and they hugged and everything. So yeah, I don't know how much. Also, he's probably still ass hurt that Caleb Williams left Oklahoma for USC. That could also be a possibility. But this is like the first like legit. Now, this is the thing about Skip Bayless, man. Back in the day, I'm trying to figure out. So in 2009, everybody was on Blake Griffin, and he was the only one on Steph Curry, and so he ended up being right about Steph Curry. Everybody else was thinking it was going to be Blake Griffin was going to be the best player of that draft class. He was really the first person who said that Jalen Hurts was going to be a star when the Eagles drafted him. Everybody else was laughing at the Eagles. I remember I came in here and said, if Jalen Hurts is going to have to change to a running back or a wide receiver who wants to play in the NFL, or best case scenario is going to be like Tyson Hill, a gadget guy. And he proves all wrong, but Skip Bayless had it. I believe he was also right about Joel Embiid. I forgot who else the Sixers wanted to pick in the draft, and he's like, nope, it's Joel Embiid. And so he can sometimes be right. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. He's really the first person I heard say, hey, you know what? I'll take Shedeur Sanders over Caleb Williams. So we'll see how that goes. But everybody else seems to love Caleb Williams. So we'll see, man. We'll see. If you really look at history in sports, outside of maybe LeBron James and was Peyton Manning the first round pick? I don't even remember. There hasn't really been a lot of success, right? And even LeBron James, to a degree, has underachieved, right? Going to 10 championships and only winning 4 of them. Even he's underachieved a little bit if you look at that aspect. But I mean, he's really the only one that's like, oh shit, yeah, LeBron James. He's really the only one that's really like he's achieved or overachieved for a first round pick. What I meant to say is he's underachieved because of how good he turned out to be. The fact that he's only won 4 championships. That's what I meant to say. But as a first round pick, he's really the only one that you can think of that really it really ended up working out for him. But most first round picks are not that good, man. Most of them don't end up being that good. So we'll see how things go for Caleb Williams, but a lot of hype. So we'll see, man. We will see. But until next time, a lot of hype right now for Caleb Williams in football and Victor Wembanyama with the Spurs. So we'll see how good they turn out. But until next time, I'm finished. What the fuck is happening? Have a good night, everybody.